Did you know that you're at risk of having the same diseases as an obese person even if your weight is normal? In this video, you will learn the lies that have been told to you when it comes to diet, obesity, a high-fat diet, and the actual effects of sugar, so you can finally get healthier the right way. So I stumbled upon this 1-hour presentation on YouTube called The Fat Chance Fructose 2.0, and it was lengthy yet super educational. It talked about the myths when it comes to diet, and if you're seeking information when it comes to health, this would be the single most important video that you can watch. The only problem is, it's 1 hour long, and it's not made for people like you and I. That's why, to save you the time, I took the most important concepts and I will give it to you in a simpler manner, just like usual. The presentation started by looking at the past. There were 6 million kids that were severely overweight. Then, they described the present, but this was an old video made in 2013. So in that time, there were 30% more obese than undernourished people worldwide. And the interesting thing is, countries that have undernutrition still had 366 million diabetics in 2011. That's why in the future, experts predict that 42% of Americans will be obese in 2030. But at that time, you don't need to worry because Medicare will be broke in 2026. You think you're safe because your weight is normal, but did you know that you can have a metabolic dysfunction even though you have a normal weight? You see, obesity isn't the problem here, it's metabolic syndrome. This picture shows you what you can see in the scale. These are two different people with the same weight. You can see that one has more fat in the inside than the other. So even if they have the same weight, the other person has poorer health than the other. This is what they call TOFI. Thin on the outside, fat on the inside. There are myths when it comes to diet. It's actually more common in the fitness world, which is the belief that all calories are the same, and as long as you get to burn all those calories, you'll be okay. This is where you get the narrative that people are the way they are because they eat too much, yet they exercise too little. The truth is, exercise doesn't help you gain weight. The truth is, exercise doesn't help you lose weight. Helps you gain muscle. But it doesn't mean that you should devalue exercise. It is the single best thing that you can do for yourself. But it won't show in the scale. That's why you shouldn't feel depressed when you've been exercising and still not losing weight. Now, let's go back to the all calories are the same myth. Actually, all calories aren't the same because some food have less calories but have a huge influence over your health. One of it is sugar. It has less calories than a burger, but it's more dangerous than you think. In order for me to explain this, we have to go very technical. So hang on. I simplified it to make it easier for you to understand. But if I oversimplify it, it will lose its value. So bear with me. I'm gonna introduce you to leptin. Hi leptin. Hello. When you eat something, it tells you that you have enough energy to burn. So what happens naturally is that you fidget and burn more.
You just plug it right into the electrical.
This is similar to a sugar rush. This happens so that your body can release fat from the fat cells. And when that happens, your body says, I'm not hungry, turn the appetite down, and start burning energy. So when that happens, your body will stop releasing insulin because insulin is used for storing fat. We could actually use this fat in preparing for winter in the caveman time. Yeah, leptin's real good. I'd like to have more leptin then. You actually don't need more leptin. You already have it. I don't understand. Why am I still fat? Is this a lie? Is life even real? What is the meaning of life? Are we living in the Matrix? No, all of us have it. We just became resistant to it. Why is that? It's because of insulin. Insulin tells your brain the opposite. So when insulin is active, it blocks leptin. So your body won't be on burning fat and energy mode. It tells your body the opposite. It tells you to store more fat, increase your appetite, and become more hungry. Wait, so what causes insulin then? Sugar. Curse you, sugar. You're the reason I'm fat. Well, sugar is dangerous, but it's not a huge factor when it comes to obesity. Like I said, sugar isn't the problem. It's metabolic syndrome, which is the root cause of diseases. Sugar is actually more dangerous than alcohol because when you drink, there's actually a limit on your body. Hit that limit and you'll find yourself under the table. But when it comes to sugar, you can drink it all day, there's no problem. In fact, sugar is more dangerous and more addictive than alcohol. Yet, we don't give any of our kids beer, but it's okay for them to eat chocolate. You can see that the states that consume the most soda has the most diabetes and the heart disease. There was a documentary called Super Size Me, where he ate junk food every day for 30 days. The doctor in this film really emphasizes on the high-fat diet, but it isn't the problem. It's high sugar. The guy in this experiment experienced withdrawal. He said that he felt miserable, but after he ate fast food, he started feeling good. Did you ever experience that? So the best thing you can take away from this video is to avoid sugar and processed food. Instead of frozen meat or canned meat, buy fresh meat instead. Metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome.